Scout Automobile, welcome back. Close your eyes for a moment, and imagine a machine that doesn't just chase perfection, it defines it. A machine that has spent decades refining itself, sharpening every curve, every sound, every sensation, until it becomes something almost untouchable. Now open your eyes, and standing before you is the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S, not just an evolution but a relentless continuation of a legacy that refuses to slow down. This is a conceptual automotive narration inspired by the Porsche 911 Turbo S. From the very first glance, you don't simply see a car, you feel tension, energy, precision held tightly beneath the surface, waiting for the slightest command to be unleashed. This isn't a design that begs for attention, it demands respect. Start at the rear, because that's where the story of power quietly begins. The back of the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is a masterclass in controlled aggression. Wide, planted, and unapologetically dominant, the rear stance feels like it's gripping the road even while standing still. The iconic full-width LED light bar stretches across the rear, glowing with a sharp, continuous intensity. It's not just lighting, it's identity. It's a signature that instantly tells you what you're looking at, even in complete darkness. Beneath it, the sculpted engine cover flows seamlessly into active aerodynamic elements. Subtle vents and louvers hint at the monstrous performance hidden underneath, allowing air to pass through with calculated precision. Every opening has a purpose, every curve directs airflow. Nothing is accidental. The rear wing, active, intelligent, and beautifully integrated, adjusts itself in real time. At lower speeds it rests elegantly within the body, maintaining a clean silhouette. But when speed rises, it awakens. It lifts, expands, and transforms the car into a machine built for downforce and control. It's not just engineering, it's choreography. The quad exhaust outlets sit perfectly aligned, finished in dark chrome, radiating a quiet menace. They don't need to be oversized or exaggerated. They simply exist, knowing exactly what they're capable of. When the engine roars to life, these exhausts don't just produce sound, they release a symphony. Deep, mechanical, and unmistakably Porsche. Now slowly move toward the front, and feel the shift in character. The face of the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is both familiar and completely redefined. The iconic round headlights remain, but they've evolved, sharper, more focused, almost intelligent. Matrix LED technology allows them to adapt dynamically, shaping light with surgical precision. They don't just illuminate the road, they red it. The front fascia is sculpted with purpose. Large air intakes dominate the lower section, feeding the engine and cooling systems with an endless supply of air. But beyond function, they add a visual intensity that gives the car an unmistakable presence. This isn't decoration, it's necessity turned into art. The hood slopes downward with a smooth, uninterrupted flow, creating that signature 911 silhouette that has stood the test of time. But look closer, and you'll notice the subtle refinements. The lines are tighter, the transitions are smoother, the entire front end feels more aerodynamic, more resolved. As this car approaches, it doesn't just arrive, it slices through the air with intent. Now step toward the front left side, and experience the harmony of form and motion. The fender arches rise prominently over the wheels, creating a muscular stance that feels both aggressive and elegant. The wide body of the Turbo S is instantly recognizable, giving it a presence that standard models simply cannot replicate. It looks planted, grounded, ready. The wheels are nothing short of engineering art. Large, lightweight, and aerodynamically optimized, they feature intricate multi-spoke designs that balance strength with beauty. Behind them, massive carbon ceramic brakes sit waiting, their yellow calipers signaling performance at the highest level. These aren't just components, they're declarations. The side profile flows effortlessly from front to rear. There's no unnecessary complexity, no forced styling, just pure uninterrupted motion. The door handles sit flush with the body, maintaining the clean lines, while subtle air intakes near the rear fenders feed the turbochargers with precision. This is where the 911's timeless design philosophy truly reveals itself. It doesn't chase trends, it perfects them. Shift now to the front right side, and notice how balance becomes everything. From this angle, the symmetry is undeniable. Every curve mirrors its counterpart, yet each side feels alive in its own way. The daytime running lights add a sharp, modern edge, giving the car a focused expression that feels almost alive. The side mirrors are sleek and aerodynamic, designed not just for visibility but for airflow optimization. Integrated technology ensures safety and awareness without disrupting the visual purity of the design. From this perspective, the Turbo S feels like it exists in a perfect state of tension, never relaxed, never over-aggressive, always ready. Now open the door, and step into a world where performance meets precision craftsmanship. The interior of the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is not about excess, it's about focus. Every element exists for a reason. Every detail serves the driver. The cockpit wraps around you, creating a sense of connection that few cars can replicate. The digital instrument cluster blends seamlessly with analog inspiration, maintaining that classic Porsche identity while embracing modern technology. The central tachometer remains the star, reminding you that this car is built for driving, not just traveling. At the center of the dashboard, a high-resolution infotainment display integrates flawlessly into the design. It's responsive, intuitive, and powerful, offering navigation, connectivity, and vehicle controls without ever feeling intrusive. The materials are exceptional. Leather, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and carbon fiber come together to create an environment that feels both luxurious and purposeful. Nothing feels soft for the sake of comfort alone. Everything feels engineered. The seats are sculpted to hold you in place during high-speed driving, yet comfortable enough for long journeys. They don't just support your body, they align you with the car. The steering wheel is perfectly sized, wrapped in premium material, and equipped with controls that fall naturally under your fingers. Paddle shifters sit just behind, ready to deliver instant gear changes with a satisfying mechanical precision. Ambient lighting subtly enhances the cabin, but never distracts. This is not a lounge. This is a driver's space. Now step back outside, and once again, observe the rear. There's something almost hypnotic about it. The way light reflects off the curves. The way every line feels intentional. The way the car seems alive, even when it's still. Move toward the back left side, and notice how seamlessly the rear blends into the side profile. The wide haunches create a sense of power that is impossible to ignore. This is where the engine lives. This is where the heart beats. The wheel arches feel strong, grounded, almost architectural in their design. From this angle, the Turbo S looks like it's pushing forward, even without moving. Now shift to the back right side, where symmetry completes the story. Every detail aligns perfectly. The exhaust, the lighting, the diffuser, all working together in harmony. There's no excess, no distraction, just pure, refined performance design. And now, let's bring this machine to life. Under the hood, though in true 911 fashion, behind you, lies a masterpiece of engineering. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S continues to refine its legendary twin-turbocharged flat-six engine. Power delivery is instantaneous, brutal, yet controlled. Acceleration is not just fast, it's overwhelming. The moment you press the accelerator, the car responds without hesitation. There's no delay, no uncertainty, just pure, uninterrupted thrust. The all-wheel drive system ensures that every ounce of power is translated into motion. Grip is relentless. Confidence is absolute. Whether launching from a standstill or accelerating at high speeds, the Turbo S feels unstoppable. The transmission shifts with lightning speed, delivering seamless gear changes that keep the engine in its optimal range. You don't feel the shifts, you experience them. Handling is where the 911 truly separates itself. The rear engine layout, once considered unconventional, has been perfected over decades. The result is a car that feels alive beneath you, responsive, engaging, precise. The suspension adapts continuously, balancing comfort and performance in real time. On smooth roads it feels composed and refined. On challenging surfaces, it adjusts instantly, maintaining control without sacrificing connection. Steering is sharp, direct, and incredibly communicative. You don't just steer the car, you understand it. Every input is translated into movement with absolute clarity. Braking is equally impressive. The carbon ceramic system delivers immense stopping power, allowing you to decelerate with confidence even at extreme speeds. There's no fade, no hesitation. Technology works quietly in the background, enhancing every aspect of the drive. Adaptive systems monitor conditions, adjust settings, and optimize performance without ever taking control away from you. Safety features provide support without intrusion. From advanced driver assistance to real-time monitoring systems, everything is designed to protect without compromising the driving experience. Inside the cabin, sound becomes an experience. The engine note fills the space not as noise, but as emotion. Every rev, every shift, every acceleration creates a connection between driver and machine. This is not a car you simply drive, it's a car you feel. As you spend more time with it, you begin to understand something deeper. The 911 Turbo S is not about extremes. It's about balance, power and control, luxury and performance, tradition and innovation. It doesn't try to be everything, it simply perfects what it is. And when you finally step away, when the engine falls silent, when the presence lingers in the air, you realize something profound. This isn't just a sports car. It's a benchmark, a machine that continues to define what's possible, a legacy that refuses to fade. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S doesn't follow the road. It defines it.